Alright, so what's up, guys? I'm it's been a minute since I did another video. It's been a while for me, and it's I've been having a lot of things going on um outside of outside of YouTube and whatnot. So I've been kind of busy with those things, but I wanted to make sure I get this video in this year before it was too late. And since I'm doing this kind of early, I'm gonna make this early Christmas present. Let's just say I'm in a giving mood. I'm gonna go over like the tops, well, 6, but I have 7 fragrances that I keep in my rotation right now that I wear throughout the year. And I was gonna let you know what those are. Give a quick review on some of those. Highlight some of the ones that you may not be familiar with, and just give you a basic rundown of what I usually wear during the day, or night, or whatever the scenario may be. So without further ado, let me get into the first one. So the first one here, right here, is Azario Wanted by Night. It's a flanker of Wanted by Azario, and it came out in 2018. This is one of my favorites. As soon as I smelled it, I was like, I got to have this. So I kind of keep this one for like special occasions. I haven't really worn this one as much. I know when me and the wifey might go out for a date, this is probably gonna be one that I'm gonna throw on for her, just so she has something exclusive to know me by. So this one is Wanted by Night. It's it's a cinnamon, citrusy, sweet tobacco and woody smell. It has mandarin orange in it, lemon, lavender, vanilla, and red cedar. So those are pretty much what the ingredients are to mimic. So you get woody. I'll say it's a nighttime fall winter fragrance. It's something more so on the colder evenings. You wear this one, it's gonna smell. It's gonna last a long time. The performance is pretty good on that one. So I give that one a 9 out of 10 right now on my scale. So that was for like special occasions, but it's like a woody sweet smell. It smells like tobacco as well, so you get a little bit of more of a outdoor man vibe on that one. So that one's a good one too. So okay, second, let's get into this one. This one is Paco Rabanne Invictus. This one dropped in 2013. I'm a little late on this one. I jumped on the board late, so this is like a recent purchase. I got this like maybe a month ago, maybe 2 months ago. And I felt like I got led onto this one by another Paco Rabanne that I'm going to show you in here. I did a full review on that one, so I'm not going to be going through that one. So if you want to go through my other videos and check that one out, you also can do that. But Invictus is like a water citrusy smell. It's got some spice in it and a little bit of woody smell to it as well. So it's got like grapefruit, mandarin oranges in it. It's got bay leaf for the spice. It's woody. It got oak moss in it. So this is I wouldn't say it's a winter fragrance, even though those ingredients sound like a winter fragrance. It's also got like a hint of marine smell, so it's like a watery smell too as well. So this one's kind of like one I could wear on like, it's weird right now in South Carolina. South Carolina is not known for having a real fall or a real winter like that. So it may snow in January, sometime, and we might get like 1 or 2 days of snow, and that'd be it. But for the most part, it's been fairly decent weather. Not super cold, not super hot. You know, a lot of times we can, go without the air conditioning. Sometimes I'm a hot body person, so I can't go without air conditioning also. But this one is mainly like this is a daytime fragrance. I wear this to work all the time. Like this is something that I'm putting on, and it just smells fresh, clean. It's more of a, a I wouldn't say synthetic smell, but it's more of a like a solid work fragrance. It's really good for the work fragrance. I get a lot of you know compliments on how I smell on this one, so that's another good choice right there. All right, so the next one, let me go to this one. This one is probably the oldest, should be about the oldest one, or one of the oldest ones on this list. This is Gucci Guilty. This one is another one of those citrus, lavender, woody, sweet smells. It's a good smell. It has lemon. It has lavender in it, vanilla, cedar, and Virginia cedar and vanilla. So it's kind of like a sweet. It's like a sweet daytime fragrance. This is. I can do this at night sometimes if it's cold enough, because some weird reason for me, I'm a little different when it comes to what times to wear these and what times not to wear these. When it's a hint of coolness, this kind of goes off a little bit. It's a real hitter once your body temperature starts to cool a little bit. It hits and lasts longer. For me, I sweat a lot. I get hot a lot. So fragrances that are, I would say, wintry fragrances are better for me in the winter time. I can't wear those in the summertime, which is the meaning of them being winter fragrances. But this one in here, I can get away with pretty much all of these except for one. I can get away with wearing right now. This is on the easier to get away with than one of the ones that's on this list as well. So I'll get into that one a little bit. And Gucci Guilty is another good one too. Gentleman Only. This is one of the oldest fragrances I have. Like, I had bought this maybe in 2014, maybe a year after it released, because it released in 2013. It's a woody, smoky, aromatic, earthy, and kind of musky smell. So it's Gentleman Only by Givenchy, or Givenchy, or however we want to pronounce it. I'm not really good with pronouncing names, so Gentleman Only is another one I can probably get away with during this current time right here. This one I throw on if it's kind of cool in the morning time, and it can kind of smell like it gives a soapy vibe sometimes, and I think it's basically how it mixes with my body chemistry that makes it smell this way. But this one's another men fragrance. This is a woody, smoky, aromatic, earthy, musky. So it has musk as one of the bottom notes. It's got birch leaf, cedar, incense as well. And this one I can get away with too. It's more like I would say this was more of a spring, fall type thing. Like, you could get away with this in the spring and the fall. But this one I like a lot. I had this one. I bought it like almost 7 years ago, and this is still the same bottle from that time. I haven't used it as much as I would like to, but I still love it. Too. So this one I did a review on a little earlier. This is another flanker. This is 1 Million Privé, which I'm not going to even get into that because I got a whole nother video about this one. This one is another good one. It's more on the wintry side too as well, but it's still sweet and it hits well when like a hint of like cold. So this one's kind of like another one I can get away with wearing through the day, but um, when it gets colder, this is gonna be probably one of my number one go tos because this one's another like I would say it's different from the Zario. It's different from pretty much everything else on this list. It's a little bit more sweeter. It's a little bit less uh, smoky or whatever. So this one's like a one I can get away with in the fall, winter. Maybe night, maybe day sometimes. But that's another good hitter. I got this one. This one is Armani Code Parfumo. I'm pretty much out of this. I got like a little bit left. I might be able to get, maybe like 2 or 3 sprays left out of this one, but I need to replace this one anyway. But it's Armani Code Performo. It's another flanker from the Armani Code. This one performs amazingly. Oh, by the way, most of the Paco Rabannes, they last a long time. The Gentleman Only's okay. I'll give you like maybe 6 hours on that one. Gucci Guilty, I may give you about 4 or 5 hours on that one. That one doesn't last too long. Azaria Wanted by Night, that's another good performer. It lasts 6 to 8 hours on that one on the end, so that one works pretty good. This one is amazing. I'll give you this one for about 10 to 12 hours. This one lasts for a very, very long time. But it's another fall winter fragrance. As you can see, there's a trend. I do have a lot of like winter fragrances, but I do have some, fall summer type fragrances as well. I'm really out of a lot of stuff. My collection used to be a lot bigger than this right now, but it is what it is. And this one is another good one. It's an amber vanilla fresh spice smell. It's also got a little bit of leather in there. It's a little bit sweet. It's got nutmeg. It's got amber, vanilla as well. Leather actually is in it. So, and for the sweet, you have green apple, which I feel like sets this apart from pretty much everything else that's been on this list so far. This one's another good hitter. This is another night fragrance. This is another like this is one you could probably get away with at night. This is a night winter fragrance at the most, but it's still good in the fall because sometimes it might get cold. When it get down to like the 60s and lower 50s, this is a perfect one to wear because you're gonna smell that one. Last but not least is like the newest one I have right here. This one is Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue Italian Zest. This is another flanker. This one I liked a lot when I smelled it in the store, and I'm kind of on the fence about it. It's strictly a summertime smell. This is a synthetic smell. This smells like okay, if your mom cleans up with pine sol lemon, this is kind of sort of gonna put you in the mind of that. It's got a synthetic smell to it. It's not bad at all. It's still a little bit more unnatural than the other ones. The other ones seem more natural, except for the Gentleman Only. Well, that one's more natural than that, but Invictus is kind of got that chemically smell or whatever to it. But this on another level. This is almost like if you washed yourself down with like pine sol lemon. This is what a freshly mopped floor smells like. It smells good. It's not bad smell. It's it's each his own. It's like an acquired taste for me. I don't get too many compliments on this one, but it is a good one. I don't wear it that often right now because it's more in the colder months now, so it's kind of like you can't really get away with it as much now. In the summertime, this is perfect. This is like something you would wear to the beach, or something you wear on a vacation out somewhere sunny. You know, this is another one of those. This it's pretty good. It lasts a little bit less, just like maybe 6 hours. So, you know, those are the 7 that I'm currently wearing right now or going through, except for this one. I don't wear this one right now, but all the rest of them I may put on sometime or another before this month is over with, because we really don't have a winter. As I said, like during maybe December it might get a little cold. October's pretty much over and it hasn't been really cold. November may surprise us sometimes, but you know, as far as I know, this is another warm winter for us as we usually have them. But yeah, that's just a few of the ones that I do have in my collection. I'm planning on getting maybe a few more in the coming months. So, you know, with Christmas coming up, I'm probably gonna get some more of that stuff too. So these are just a few that I wear and I can get away with, and I just wanted to put y'all up on game. So, you know, thanks for watching the best channel that no one is watching. I'm sorry for not being here for a while, and I'll try to get more videos out to you as soon as possible. Everybody, have a blessed day.